Hello and welcome to the Dead Air Dudes. I'm Izzy, once again going flying solo for you guys. Welcome all Dead Air Dudes Nation. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this video for more content. Today we have for you my mini review of Godzilla versus Kong. Now this movie came out over the weekend. Actually, I do believe it came out, Thursday or Friday, in theaters and on HBO Max. So a dual, release. And those who have had the pleasure to have HBO Max and see it there, at first off, it's going to be a movie that's worthy and deserved of a viewing on the big screen. Okay. Now, if you came looking for a drag out, beat 'em up monster movie, you got it. If you're looking for a movie that it's very low on story and not much dialogue and not much interest to say, except for having these two titans fight each other, you got it. If you're looking for something that's going to be an Oscar-worthy masterpiece, you don't got it. That being said, it's an enjoyable romp, and let's get into it. Given minimal spoilers, of course, so strap in, grab a drink, let's go for a ride. First of all, it's directed by Adam Wingard and written by Terry Rossio, and starring Alexander Skarsgård, Millie Bobby Brown, Rebecca Hall, Brian Tyree Henry, Sean Oguri, Isaac Gonzalez, yada yada yada. We can go on and on. Lots of people. Okay? And it's a CGI fest. So if you do not like CGI, avert your eyes to this film. But after the events of what happened on Kong Island and the Godzilla film, this is the third outing in the monsterverse, what they call it. Right? If you saw at the end of Skull Island, I do believe it was called, the first Kong movie. After the credits, you see, you hear the Godzilla roar, and then it's alluded to the fact that there has to be one alpha titan, and therefore Kong and Godzilla are inevitably going for a head-to-head matchup to see who is, the king of monsters. All right. After Godzilla defeated Ghidorah in the last movie, obviously we all know that Godzilla's a good guy. Same thing for Kong. Kong's a good guy. Now, this movie takes place approximately 5 years after. So we already know that these creatures have grown exponentially in size. Like, what's cool is as you see the entrance of the film, the beginning, they show the cards, like a baseball card of each titan, and be like, boom, defeated, boom, defeated, boom, defeated, this person, this Mothra, Ghidorah, boom, 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 boom. And then it shows like a tournament style, and then you have Godzilla on one side, and you have Kong on the other side, and Godzilla like 390 something feet, and Kong is like 360 something. Which obviously that's in comparison to the movies before, obviously Kong is bigger. But you kind of had to do that. If not, he would get destroyed. Alright, so as the movie starts, you're shown Kong is in his habitat, where you have Rebecca Hall, who plays Eileen Andrews, the Kong Whisperer, or, the expert on Kong. And she has a daughter that she kind of adopted. She was killed on the island where Kong was, and she's deaf. So she communicates with Kong via sign language. She's deaf and mute, so she communicates with sign language with to Kong, and Kong has taken a liking to the little girl. The little girl's name is Gia. I think it'll be Gia. Okay. Then you go back into the other side, and then you introduce the Apex Peninsula is these guys that are trying to build weapons to defeat the Titans. Godzilla shows up, wreaks havoc, and destroys Apex Peninsula. Flips out, kills 7 people. People are flipping out. Oh my God, why did Godzilla do this? Why did he do that? He's a good guy. He saved the world. Nobody knows. They're all thinking. And the introduction to Millie Bobby Brown, Madison Russell's character, and her dad, played by Kyle Chandler, Mark Russell, and they're like, oh, Dad, there's got to be a reason why Godzilla flipped out. He wouldn't do that. Something must have pushed him to do that because, he wouldn't flip out. He saved us last time. He's like, I don't know, but, whatever. While this is going on, you have this podcast called Titan something or another. By the way, heavy spoilers, so get ready. And you have Bernie, played by Brian Tyree Henry, and he has a conspiracy theory among the Titans, among Godzilla and what he did, and Kong and this and that. So he's at the place. Bernie's is at Apex when Godzilla attacks. Now, this leads the leader of Apex, Damian Bashir, who was played by Walter Simmons, played by Damian Bashir. And he's like, you know what? We got to find a way to defeat, and make the human race, the Apex. Get it? Plain words, Apex. So he goes to the scientist, doctor type Nathan Lynn, played by Alexander Skarsgård, who supposedly him and his brother, they found the center of the earth. The center of the earth is really the real birthplace of the Titans, and then there's an unlimited energy source in there that's gonna help them, the Apex needs, so they can fund and they can use that energy to run some system, some weapon that they're trying to use and whatever. Long story short, go to the future. Cut to the only way they could do that is that they need Kong to lead them inside the place, because if they're from that's where they were born, automatically it'll lead them there. After much talk, Lynn convinces Eileen to get the kid, and then they all convinced they trap Kong and they take him to the place. I'm not going to bore you with the minutiae and everything happens here, but suffice to say, they make it inside. Kong goes in there. We come to find out that Kong was like the king, or his ancestors were like, they were like the shit. They were like, in there. There's this big axe that has nuclear energy, because that's what Godzilla has with his breath. It's like nuclear energy, fire type thing. You have Madison, which is played by Millie Bobby Brown, and Bernie, and Bernie and Madison's friend, the kid from Deadpool 2. They go and they infiltrate into Apex Hong Kong. Long story short, they find out that what Apex is building is not only a weapon, it's a mecha Godzilla. Wah, wah, wah. So then you know where this is going. Obviously, you know that while Kong and Godzilla are going to fight, they're going to team up to fight Mecha Godzilla, of course. But let's revert back. As on the way to the center of the earth, where they have Kong trapped, Godzilla attacks. Beats the crap out of freaking, beats the crap, destroys a bunch of ships and airplanes, and they have to trick Godzilla to think they're all dead, and Godzilla leaves. So basically, first round goes to Kong. Godzilla leaves. Later on, Godzilla finds out some shit's going on in Apex. He attacks Japan and just destroys everything. Kong shows up. They get into a big drag-out fight. Godzilla beats him to within an inch of his life, and they wrecks Kong. After Kong comes out of the freaking the center of the earth, and they fight, and great fight. I mean, you almost gotta freaking sit back and say, even though it's CGI, it was well choreographed, and you're watching for 45 an hour and 20 minutes of fight between two CGI monsters. Pretty damn cool, and it didn't look cheesy at all. Kong gets beaten up. They finally activate the Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla comes up, starts beating the crap out of Godzilla. The little girl comes, sees Kong all messed up, says, "Oh, he's dying, his heart." They have to boost Kong's heart with the anti-craft that they used to go inside the center of the earth. He comes back to life. The little girl convinces Kong to go and help Godzilla. After Godzilla beat his ass, he goes, helps Godzilla. They wreck Mechagodzilla. Then they fucking look at each other, give each other a pound, and Godzilla says, "All right, we're cool for now. I'll see you later." Godzilla leaves, Kong stays, and that's basically the movie. So, all in all, take this very easy. Out of 5, I give it 3 out of 5. And I only give it 3 out of 5 because the fight scenes were really damn good. But the story was only a plot to move it forward, so you see these two guys fight. Which, hey, no problems here. No qualms here at all. So, all in all, check it out if you're a fan of Godzilla and or King Kong, or monsters, or just action. And obviously, if you could do it safely, watch in the theaters, it's definitely worth it. That's me. I'm Izzy from the Day That Dude. Stay safe, take care. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you guys soon.